Hello guys, and welcome back once again to the Asian channel. And today we are going to talk about the United Aircraft Corporation, or UAC, just recently filed patent at the Russian Federal Intellectual Property Service for newer modification and design of the single-seater SU-75 Checkmate. This is for additional newer variant and upgrade design for the SU-75. The newer design incorporates notable changes from the original design. The most observable changes is that the newer design is visibly extending and angling the wing's trailing edge. We believe the changes is made to help the reduction of the aircraft's rear radar signature. It also has a new design to the fuselage sides, keels, keel pedestals, and air intake shaping the edges. The reason behind this is also to significantly reduce radar visibility. It is also slightly enlarged side armament bays that's housing short-range air-to-air missiles. This was done probably to accommodate more advanced air-to-air and air-to-surface weaponry. There's also a slight adjustment in the engine installation to help improve the aircraft's internal fuel capacity. The newer wing now features a larger second internal flaperon, while the tail section is modified and is enlarged to form a low trapezoidal stabilizer. Oddly enough, the newer design resembles the potential design option for the promising 6th-generation fighter program from the American corporation Lockheed Martin. The Sukhoi Design Bureau is the lead designer for the SU-75 program. Now, apparently, they plan to have 3 different types of SU-75. The original design, which is the single-seater, a supposed direct competitor to the F-35. Second, the double-seater version is probably designed to control drones and service command center for the loyal wingmen, similar to the American NGAD program and the double-seater J-20. The two-seater version has the usual Russian design of tandem cockpit configuration, with the rear seat elevated to provide improved forward vision. Third and lastly, the more ambitious is the unmanned version, making the aircraft almost 6th-generation fighter in capabilities. This is probably Russia's attempt to try and catch up with the American next-generation air superiority fighter program, or NGAD, and the Chinese 6th-generation fighter jet, which are both in the works and in full swing. In the past, Russia, which lagged behind in funding, is known to make their aircraft versatile and take on different missions because they don't have a large budget to have a single aircraft for a single specific role. Mostly, they used multi-roles. For the SU-75 avionics, it is believed that technology such as onboard system, cockpit, and other elements will also be derived from the SU-57 aircraft to reduce the development cost. The SU-75 is expected to have a maximum speed of Mach 1.8 or 2,222 km per hour, a G limit of +8, ferry range of 3,000 km, and each aircraft costs around $25 to $30 million. The SU-75 is still on the conceptual phase, so personally I think any changes is normal. The developer is trying to make the aircraft suit whatever mission order is needed in the future. The SU-75 made its first public debut in 2021 at Russia's Max Air Show. The SU-75 program is very much delayed. It's supposed to have its first flight in 2023 and enter production in 2025. The aircraft is designed to rival the F-35 in global sales. Russia is hoping to get orders from friendly countries and offer a 5th-generation aircraft to third-world countries who can't afford the F-35, especially the operators of Russian-made aircraft such as the MiG-29 fighter and the Sukhoi fighter jets. Countries like Algeria, African states, Egypt, Indonesia, India, Vietnam, and others. Rostec, the parent company of UAC, even sent delegation to the recently concluded Aero India Air Show to try and convince some buyers. But due to Western sanctions, now it's even getting harder for Russia to sell any Russian-made equipment. Indonesia and Egypt back out on the possible SU-35 purchase due to these reasons, while India, the biggest Russian arms buyer, together with Indonesia, opted to buy the French Rafale fighter jet. For now, only Nigeria is the only country that showed interest. Many Western critics think that SU-75 program would not come into production. They say that even Russia's current 5th-generation fighter, the SU-57, is facing some production problems. They argue that the aircraft would have similar fate to the MiG-41, the supposed replacement of the MiG-31 interceptor, which the program is still frozen at the moment. Many Western critics argue that Russia is facing a tough war in Ukraine, so most resources is being poured to support its current war effort. And Western sanctions is making it harder for Russia to fund different types of program. Western critics say that the SU-75 is not a rival for the F-35 program. They're claiming that the F-35 production is in full swing, and 13 countries operate the aircraft, while the SU-75 has a very uncertain future. Personally, I wouldn't judge the program as dead. Although one thing is for sure, the SU-75 will be facing tough challenges ahead. But with its current efforts, we know that UAC is hell-bent in continuing the SU-75 in the future with high hopes. What do you think is the fate of the SU-75 in the future? Would Russia be able to put the SU-75 in production? Would it really rival the F-35? If so, which one do you think is better? Please let me know in the comments below. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching. If you want more topics like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you soon.